One of the things that would be perhaps advantageous for your species is to understand in your ancient, shall we say, for now, as an example, in your ancient biblical terms, when you read that humanity was given dominion over the earth, you have mistranslated the word dominion. What you were assigned to be is caretakers. So dominion over the animals and the plants and so on and so forth does not mean that you control as you wish, as you will. It means that you take care of it, that you are the tenders of the garden, you are the caretakers. That is what having dominion on the earth means, that you are in harmony as nature and a caretaker of the world. So absorb that, and many things will become much clearer as to why things are happening the way they are happening.
Right, and that seems to interact with the idea of scarcity of resources, that there's so much competition amongst the human beings for what they consider scarce resources.
It is only a belief system that makes things appear scarce.
So that goes hand in hand with changing our relationship with the planet.
Yes, and changing the relationship with yourself.
So one person here was asking, can things like emotions and negative beliefs be passed down through epigenetics or epigenetics? If so, is there a way to clear the hereditary negative beliefs that your conscious mind is unaware of?
It's not that they are literally passed down, but the genetics can create a predisposition based on the theme you've chosen to explore to absorb the idea of fear-based beliefs from those around you, such as your parents or your society or your schooling or your friends. They don't absolutely determine that you have inherited it, but you may have inherited the predisposition to absorb those things. And therefore, it still comes down to what you choose to believe by self-investigation and knowing that you are completely empowered to decide what is true for you.
So when an individual is in the womb and they're experiencing the environment as being whatever their mother is experiencing,
yes,
what kinds of things are they absorbing during, let's say, the last 3 months of the pregnancy?
Whatever is more relevant to the theme that they chose to explore by having chosen that individual to be born to. Remember, that's a choice too. And if they have a certain theme they would like to explore, they're going to choose an individual that's going to give them at least the possibility of predisposing them to absorbing certain things that will help them on their journey, either to change them, to overcome them, or to live with them. There's no accidents in that.
So a child that would be born to someone, let's say, that's bipolar, where they experience their rage and they also experience the loving side, I suppose.
Case-by-case basis, that's all we will say on this subject. Take it as a case-by-case basis. There are as many reasons for children and spirits to choose individuals like that. I cannot give you one generalization that works for all.
Okay. So you've also spoken of our planet as being a living entity. In recent years, we've seen what is, from our perspective, extreme climate and disease events. Can it be said that we are witnessing Earth's autoimmune system countering the human infection, and that is endangering its well-being? So, as you once told us, your people's name for our planet is
Ananika. Inanika.
That was the other thing I wanted to know, the Inanika, yes.
I wouldn't necessarily think of yourself as an infection. That doesn't serve you, really. And the idea is that the Earth can get along fine without you. But the idea is that you are creating one atmosphere, one biosphere, one idea here in conjunction with the Earth as expressions of nature from the Earth. So the idea of what you reflectively see as the Earth's illness is your illness of belief systems. So the idea is for you to see those reflections as a way to guide you back into balance and back into harmony within yourselves. In the unlikely, shall we say, event that you exterminate yourselves, become extinct, the Earth will move on without you. But the Earth and you have made, in a sense, a higher agreement to have a certain experience that allows you the opportunity to reach a higher plane of existence in harmony, to play out certain stories in a more positive way. It's up to you to use it that way, but what the Earth is doing is reflecting the imbalance within humanity. It's not that the Earth itself is diseased. It's acting as a reflective guidance for you to bring yourself back into balance.
So those that chose to be here on Earth in a situation where most of our recorded history, there are some kinds of wars going on somewhere. So one could say humans appear to be very warlike beings. So choosing to incarnate in this kind of a reality with that level of extreme behavior means that the soul has decided to go on this adventure of transformation.
That's one way to look at it. Again, don't generalize.
Right. So, but it is a master class in that respect because of the level of challenge.
It is a master class in transformation. That doesn't mean everyone will graduate.
And is global warming a real thing? Does the recent extreme weather come as a result of human activities, or is it the result of Earth's magnetic field shift?
It is a natural cycle that has been exacerbated by human activity technologically. However, as many people on your planet have realized, it's a little bit more accurate to simply say climate shift or climate change. Some parts of your planet will become warmer. Some parts will become colder. Some parts will become wetter, as I think many of you are now discovering with all of your flooding. So the idea is go for the idea of climate shift or climate change rather than just global warming, which only addresses certain parts of your planet. It is a natural cycle, but it wouldn't be happening now in the way that it's happening at such an accelerated pace if humanity hadn't accelerated it with the technological pollution that you are now putting into the biosphere.